Yes! Welcome to Alan Carr Chatty, man! Yes. What a week it's been. Yes. George Osborne delivered his autumn budget and said he plans to spend £15 billion on the roads. Sounds like we've got some road fans in, don't we? Yeah. Well, dogmas, probably, but, I'm looking at you. Talk about excitement in the world of roads. Honestly, I even saw a wild bean cafe flicking herself. I did. Disgusting. Don't laugh at that, madam. That's disgusting. Osborne says he's going to deal with potholes for £15 billion. What's he filling them with? Caviar? Simon Cowell said that this week that he was worried that some people only do the X Factor for the fame. I don't think Simon's being fair. I know for a fact Louis Walsh does it so he doesn't have to eat into his winter heating allowance on Saturday nights until after Christmas. Of course, Stereo Kicks got voted off this week. An 8-piece boy band was never going to work, was it? It's true, isn't it? There was too many of them. The only way they could fit them in the X Factor house was by stacking them like chairs. I think the best thing now would be break them down for parts and spares for Union J, don't you? And finally, did you see all the pictures of Madonna with her tits out again? It's weird when Madonna flashes her tits at her age. It's edgy and cool. But when the mad lady does it standing on a mini roundabout, you call social services around. It's not nice. No. I'm not saying the photos were too explicit, but I don't think anyone who's seen them will forget to take the giblets out the turkey this year. Too much. What a lineup we have for you tonight. Yes. He's the fastest hamster on 4 wheels and the reasonably sized star of one of the biggest shows on telly. Yes, Top Gear's Richard Hammond's in the house. And I'll be talking to the undisputed king of Saturday night TV when the all singing, all dancing Mr. Showbiz himself, Sir Bruce Forsyth, drops by later. Now we're joined by the Fab Four who have been on a journey from signing on to the brink of superstardom. That's right, the X Factor semi-finalists will be here. And the brilliant George Ezra will be performing later. But first, put your hands together for the Basildon boy done good who became the biggest thing in British comedy. It's the one, it's the only, Lee Evans! Oh, my God, Lee, what was you thinking? Why don't you use the stairs like everyone else?
I can't, well, I thought Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah.
A for accident. If there's a bus travelling towards an A, that would be an accident in a bus. Oh, I love this cat. This is lovely.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's like Elton John's underpants.
Yeah.
This is really lovely, isn't it?
DFF didn't have to pay till April, did it?
I love this. Is like very IKEA. This is.
IKEA, piss off. I don't come around your house flagging it off, do I?
It's rough out here, isn't it? It's rough. That's lovely. I love it. I love your set. It's lovely. A dog in a box. That's lovely.
I know. Oh.
Thanks for having me, Alan. You're so lovely. Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome.
Thank you. I try not to let you down. It's a slippery couch, isn't it, this? It's a nightmare, isn't it?
Stop it.
Jesus.
Stop it. Let me get you a drink.
Oh, I'd love a drink.
No.
I'd love a...
What can I do?
Have you got an energy drink?
Oh, Capri Sun.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, oh, that'd be lovely. Yeah, Capri Sun. That's lovely.
No.
Sorry.
Now, listen here. You finished your Monsters tour at the
I've
weekend.
just finished, yeah.
How did it go?
It was amazing. We did about 1 million days
I know.
in the
you
arenas.
Don't half put the work in, my love.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I sweat. Oh, frickin' hell.
Well, you know, I sweat and all, you know.
I know. What's going on? If
I
me
know.
and you get together, God, it'd be like Cornwall in the last winter. Terrible. Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I need guttering. I need guttering. I've got mushrooms going under that.
Oh, don't be silly. No. I mean, the crowds loved it so much, yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't a woman go into labour?
Up in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
She had twins. In the audience, yeah.
Yeah.
She like her
So what
waters broke.
happened then? You were going, oh.
Yeah, well, that was the...
I don't know how women give birth. I haven't shagged a woman. I don't know. Is that pregnant noise?
Well, no, that's conception.
Oh, right.
No, I never... Well, she had twins.
What did you call them, Lee and Evan? 'Cause
No.
that would have been so sweet, wouldn't it?
No, she
what
didn't.
a story.
No, she called it... well, you see, I don't like people smuggling people into my gigs. Get away without paying. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Well, the tour's called Monsters, yeah? And it's about the monsters that are lurking in your head, isn't it? All these niggles and everything that like, piss you off on a daily basis, isn't it?
Well, it's the things that keep me up at night, really.
Because you say about getting old, that's one of your grumpy... But you're full of life. Do you really feel old?
Well, no. I mean, I wake up in the middle of the night in agony because I pulled a friggin' hamstring and I can't wonder... I can't work out why.
You're energetic on bloody stage, though.
Well, I wake up at 3 in the morning going, how did I do that? I was asleep. I mean, I'm in agony. Cramp. I get cramp.
You get cramp.
God, footballers that have run around a field for 90 minutes get cramp. I've been in fuck all for 6. And I'm around A&E.
Have you just ripped that off?
They were stuck on, weren't they?
You just ripped that off.
It was stuck on. Who fucking sticks a cushion on a couch?
All right.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Here, give it. I don't like all this. Stop ruining me. Oh, no, now the Velcro's come off. You've ruined it.
What do you mean?
You've ripped the bloody Velcro off.
No, it's here. Look. It's the glue.
Oh, glued on? Who does this bloody set? Bloody glue? You wouldn't get this on Parkinson, would you? No. Yeah, right, no. Right. Well, let's have a look at a clip of Lee in action. This is Lee talking about those twats who wear Bluetooth headsets in the brilliant Monsters.
You know the worst one for me? You ever see these people on the hands-free earpiece sets? You ever see them fuckers? But all the time. It's mental. You'll see them just wandering around Primark, looking at clothes, you know, just chatting away to themselves. They look mental. Yeah? You're Jerry Cam? Yeah? No, go and tell me, yeah? Yeah? Fuck off, you slag! They look mental. You'll see her just wandering around fucking Tesco's on her own going, no way, her feet stink. I mean, you're compelled to go over and see if she's got that fucking thing sticking out of her ear. You know, that earpiece? What if she hasn't? She fucking hasn't. You know, she just turns to you like that and goes, no, I'm fucking mental, mate.
When you do an arena tour, there's always something in it before you come on. You always film something. And you've done a song and dance, haven't you, for this one?
I love that.
Now,
I loved it. Every minute of it.
You were turning a bit gay for the male dancers. You really were.
I can't help it, yeah.
You were going to come to the dark side.
I did go, yes. Yeah. I did. I loved it. Well, no, I can't help it. If I'm faced with somebody slightly effeminate, I...
What?
What?
I can't. Well, because the dance choreographer was sort of like, you know, pretty flamboyant, let's say.
Yeah.
But as I'm talking to him, going through the dance, I sort of change into him, and it's like I loved it. I love dancing.
Yeah.
Do you like dancing?
Oh, I love it.
Do you know? I love the intimacy of it.
Yeah, there's a connection between two people, isn't there?
You're just looking into their eyes.
Oh.
You know. And it's...
Yeah, there's just that connection.
There is. Somehow...
You couldn't bottle it,
yeah, and then I start changing, of course. Yeah. You know, and then that's it, I'm off. I'm over to the dark side.
Is that your impression of the campers?
Yeah. Is that bad?
Yeah. Just the voice, I don't know why.
I know.
Why are you sounding like Joanna Lumley?
Well...
You finished your tour just in time for Christmas. What is it like in the Evans house at Christmas time?
I fucking hate Christmas.
Oh, don't you? How can you hate Christmas, you miserable soul? How can you hate Christmas?
I'll tell you what I hate about Christmas. My wife keeps bringing the outside indoors.
What do you mean?
Well, first of all, it's like, oh, a tree, and then branches, and then leaves, and then a log, and then mistletoe. I go and sit in the garden, there's more room. I can't stand. And then I used to hate Christmas as a kid because all this food used to appear. But my mum used to sit there and crack nuts.
Yeah.
No. But she would sit there with a Brazil nut of a pair of crackers.
Yeah.
And she'd fucking strain like that.
Yeah.
And then we'd all sort of anticipate the crack of it, and then it would, you know, we'd get like fucking shrapnel wounds. And then she'd pick a little speck out of it.
Yeah, all of that for just like a little nut.
I know. And we have crackers at our house, and I don't get on with crackers because I used to pull a cracker with me nan, and like I'd fucking pull it like that, and she'd shoot across the room, but her false teeth would be there in mid-air like that. Do you know what I mean?
So when's the DVD out?
Eh?
When's the DVD out, love?
But you've just asked that.
I think it's out now, isn't it?
Do you know what? This is like being down the dole office. Where's me money?
Where were the DVD?
Where's me money?
I love you so much. You're so lovely. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm the brave Richard Hammond, to Bruce Forsyth, the X Factor semi-finalist, and George Ezra will be here. I'll see you in part 2. Forsyth, the X Factor semi-finalist, and George Ezra will be here soon. First, though, put your hands together for a man who's had even more crashes and got even more stone behind the wheel than George Michael. From Top Gear is the brilliant Richard Hammond!
Pork scratching?
Oh, yes, yes.
Serious?
Tuck in, yeah. And I don't think much of your handbag.
Story behind that. No, I've not been on the show before.
Say it, don't spray it.
It's nice. Bit of texture in it.
Yeah.
I've not been on the show before.
No.
And when the call finally came, much chaos erupted in the Hammond household. Because we love the show. We watch it all the time. We love it. And my wife and 2 daughters were insanely pleased about it. But then they got carried away and they gave me gifts to give you.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Mindy, my wife, gave me this, which is well, you can open it yourself.
Oh, my God.
It's Mindy's strawberry gin that she makes.
Strawberry gin?
Yeah, she makes it at home.
Oh, can I have a bit?
Well, yeah.
Do you want some of your wife's gin as well?
Well,
or...
as you're offering.
There you
It's
go.
nice, it's
Look
good
at
stuff.
that. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, good.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you for coming on. And thank you for bringing presents.
You're more than welcome. Can I have the bottle back when you've finished?
You are such.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Up your bum. Now, listen, we keep asking Jeremy Clarkson as well to come on. Why ain't he coming on? Has he got beef with me?
Well, maybe he sees a threat. Another alpha male.
Well...
There'll be a lot of chest beating.
Yeah. Silverbacks us too.
Yeah. I genuinely thought I was on the show then. Oh, God, I'm doing the news. Yeah, or he's shy.
What? Yeah, come on. He thinks I'm going to take the piss out of him.
Well, you are.
No. Do you reckon he maybe fancies me a little bit?
What? Do you know, I hadn't thought of that.
Do you reckon he wants to be a star in a reasonably sized Alan Carr? Listen, we've got to talk about... You are everywhere at the minute. There's like a hamster infestation.
I'm sorry about that.
You're hosting this new show on BBC One.
Oh, it's only 3 shows. One's gone. There's only 2 more to go. I won't be here long.
Oh, no. Richard Hammond's Wild Weather.
Yeah.
Now, on this week's show, you're looking at wind. And I don't want to sound all UKIP, but why did you have to go to America to see wind? What's wrong with British wind?
OK. I went to America because Mount Washington is one of the windiest places on Earth. It's where one of the highest, fastest, rather, speed of wind over land has ever been measured. So that's why I went there. And because effectively...
How fast does it get?
It was over 200 miles an hour.
200 miles an hour, my
yes,
God!
brisk, I know. Oh. Little fella, I could have been gone in seconds.
Yeah, because you're only small, aren't you?
It has been mentioned on TV a couple of times. I'm not that much shorter than you, am I?
Are you standing up? Okay.
Well, let's do the rest of this standing up, shall we? Come on!
Oh, yeah.
What? I'm not much shorter than that. If I'm any, I'm what?
Yeah, because on the telly, you're like a borrower.
Very tall. James, they're both tall.
Do you know what? Isn't that funny?
Yes! I love it. I look forward to it every week. I am fairly short.
Yeah.
But it's scale, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose
Stand next to
so.
something very big and you look small.
You're patronising me now.
That's happening. That's happening, yeah.
This Christmas, we're going to be seeing you in the Top Gear Christmas special, aren't we?
Yes, you are.
Now, what can we see?
There's nothing to discuss there, is there?
No.
So that's OK.
Well, this is the one with the Argentinian dodgy number plates. Gates.
Yes. Well, yes. I don't think it's the number plate that's the issue, really.
Well,
it's
yes.
what happened following
Yeah.
it. Yes, we were filming in Argentina, as we were filming Patagonia, so we were filming in Chile and Argentina, crossing the borders a few times. And we were making a film about how great it was, because it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful places. Incredible scenery. And then we got a tweet about a week into a several-week shoot that pointed out that the number plate on one of the cars, you could put... I mean, you can. I mean, I can see it.
Yeah.
So we all ran cold. Oh, no, that's bad. Because we were going right down to Ushuaia, right the very south.
Yeah, yeah.
Where there's still feeling about it. I mean,
Yeah, of
it was a
course.
war. People died on both sides. So we thought, oh, God, well, if that's going to cause offence, we'll take it off.
Yeah.
But that wasn't enough, and then they threw rocks at us, and we ran away.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, was it scary?
Yeah, less so for me. To be honest, for me, James and Jeremy, we were holed up in the hotel, and there were cars whizzing about outside.
Yeah.
And then we managed to get enough tickets out to Buenos Aires and subsequently home for the 3 of us and a couple of producers to go.
Yeah.
And we thought, well, that'll draw the fire. That's all they're after, our stupid, ugly mugs off the telly, because the insult is perceived as, you know, well, we're the face of it.
Yeah.
But we got to the airport and zipped off, but then the crew were hounded.
No.
Chased by them.
Oh, no.
They set up roadblocks. And there's, you know, 23-year-old researchers and camera assistants and camera operators in the cars for, I think, 58 hours they were on the run. You'll see it all in the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you better had to see it all in the show, because we're very keen that, you know, these are people we work with and have done for years.
Yeah.
Whom we know and, dare I say, love.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
therefore, the fact that could be done to them, people, I mean, every window on every car was smashed.
Oh,
they had
my
to put
God.
the jackets up against the windows. and I think their miserable plight should be seen, because it was awful.
Really?
The number plate was not on purpose.
Really?
Some people in the office have said, oh, don't even discuss that bit. But part of me, it's easy to get caught up being angry about that bit of it, because, do you know what? It bloody wasn't. That car, we wanted that car specifically, Jeremy wanted. There were only 2 in the UK, the other one wasn't. That's the one we bought.
Yeah.
Honest. We've never checked a number plate in our lives. That was the number plate the car was born with. Either way you painted it, it was sort of a disproportionate reaction because they scared the crap out of our crew, and that's unfair.
Yeah, yeah. As well as the Christmas special, you've always... What's this DVD you got out?
It's the perfect road trip, too. That, well, last year, Jeremy and I set out to make the DVD when we picked the best car for the best circumstance each time. And it went really well until they took our driving licences off us in France. So we thought we'd do it this year, only this time it really would be perfect. So we set off from Venice and we drove in each leg of the journey all the way down to Capri, the Isle of Capri.
Oh, how lovely.
The perfect car, whether it's a classic Alfa Romeo or whatever.
Romantic as well.
Didn't feel it.
Really?
No, I wasn't feeling that.
Well, we've got a clip of you in action. This is Richard and Jeremy doing their bit for Anglo-Italian relations on their latest road trip.
I'll have the spaghetti bolognese, please.
No,
I'll have spaghetti bolognese, please.
non esistono gli spaghetti alla bolognese.
You can't get spaghetti bolognese anywhere.
That's unbelievable.
What have you had, anyway?
I had a ragu.
Sounds disgusting.
There, I've got sideways. That'll stop Hammond.
Oh, Richard, that's not helping. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I've spun. Oh.
Oh, dear. I've done a bad thing. Is that a spaghetti bolognese?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, I want
delicious. But it's not called spaghetti bolognese here.
What's it called?
It's called Yayam Abelenda.
Yayam. Yayam Abelenda. Please. Yayam Abelenda. Oh, you total plum sack. Pretty high ground. Following it? I know, it's difficult to stay with the plot. It's quite complex and multi-layered.
Yeah, it's like Shawshank Redemption, that twist at the end.
Broadly, a tall, fat man and a short, thick man go on holiday in Italy. Yeah, it was.
How do you drive when you're not filming? You don't drive around like that, surely?
No, well, reasonably carefully, because, of course, if I lost my licence, it would probably make the papers, and it might harm my living.
Of course, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I have to be quite careful. That's all right, but I'm very lucky. I get it all out of my system on the track.
Yeah.
So there, you know...
The Top Gear wouldn't be the same if you were just in the back of an illegal minicab, would it? You know, lovely this car, I think.
It might be one way out should the situation ever arise, and I will try and sell them on it if it does. But until that day, no, I try very hard not to get that wrong. It's important.
I'm thinking of getting one of those. Is it Fiat Cinquecentos?
Cinquecento?
I don't know what it is.
No, Fiat 500 is the one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. They're lovely little cars.
Yeah,
I
love
oh,
that.
There it is.
What does that say about me driving that car?
I don't know that you can tell that much about somebody from their car.
Yeah.
But you can tell quite a lot about what they want to say about themselves or how they want to be seen.
Oh, right,
can't
okay.
you?
Yes.
So you can see somebody driving around in a rally-prepped hot hatch with stickers on it and spotlights, wants to be seen as quite an enthusiast. They might not be any good. You can't tell that they are a good driver or an enthusiastic driver. They want to look like that. So you in a yellow Fiat 500.
And
it's on message. It works.
It's quite cramped in there.
Yeah.
It feels like what, like, you know, one of Jeremy's testicles must feel like in those jeans. You know what I mean? Oh, can't move. Help, come over here.
You're going to have to give me a while.
Have a bit of gin.
I can still see it. There isn't a gin. Top me out. That's disastrous.
Well, listen, love. Thank you for the gin.
Welcome, please.
When's the DVD out?
DVD, oh, sort of nowish.
Now?
In fact, now. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'll just finish this off.
Gordon,
this
Bennett.
Is so lovely.
Steady on, fella.
Oh, my God, this was full when it came.
Yeah. And then all the gin's gone from it.
Yeah.
Like somewhere else.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I know. It's quite thick, isn't it? It's quite sweet.
Yes, that is it, yes.
It's nice, though, isn't it?
Anyway. Thank you so much for coming on at last.
Well, thank you for asking me at last.
Richard Hammond, everyone!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
After the break, for Bruce Forsyth, the X Factor semi-finalist, and George Ezra will be here. I'll see you in part 3. Semi-finalist, and George Ezra will be here in a bit. First, though, give it up for the national treasure who's been making us laugh since he soft shoe shuffled onto the stage 70-odd years ago. It's the one, it's the only, Sir Bruce Forsyth!
You've had the place done up a bit.
I know, because I knew you were coming.
Oh, well, I don't believe that for a start. No, but it's so lovely, and you're in a pink chair.
I know, who'd have thought it?
Oh, but it's so lovely to be back. You know, I've been anxious ever since the last time I was on this show that you'd ask me back.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
I've been sitting by the phone every day.
Really?
Will you phone? Will you phone?
Oh.
No, because I tell you what, I feel so safe with you.
Oh.
I really do. You know, I know you're going to be kind and generous.
That's right. You're suggesting I'm going to, like, spike your drinks or something.
No, you know what I always have.
You love a buckfast. I know, tramp juice. You love it.
Tramp juice. Oh, you're going to join me? Oh, that's lovely.
Of course.
Oh, well,
I've got the legend that it's a Bruce Forsyth in the house.
A Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Lovely to see you.
Yeah,
and all
lovely,
you do.
lovely.
Which is a nice place. Anyway.
Now, listen, you're in with Her Majesty, aren't you?
Well, I know her, yes.
Well, you know how it's coming up to Christmas and everything?
Yes.
When you get asked to have an OBE or a knighthood,
yes.
Should I have known by now in the New Year?
I think with you, they'd have told you 5 years ago. Because it would be you'd never get one. No, but normally it's about this time. But I think more comedy. You brought out a subject that I was reading about Ronnie Corbett today. That, you know, Ronnie Corbett. Why shouldn't he be knighted?
Oh, no, he should get one. Of course he should. Well, I'm in good company, and I.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you got nothing. Because you got nothing.
Yeah. Can you stop saying that? Nothing. Thank you.
No, but I think it's because
kicking someone when they're down. I mean, oh my God, nothing. You're useless. You're not funny.
You're funny, but
you are.
Peculiar funny. That's why I adore you. Yeah. It's peculiar, but you're funny.
Remind me why I have you on my show. So how have you been? Have you been all right?
Well, I've been semi-retired, as you know,
yes.
With not doing Strictly, but fun enough, I've been so busy. I did a new show, which I hope will be successful.
Oh, yeah, tell me about that. What is it?
Well, I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, you're too busy slagging me off. Oh, that's right.
I've never called you a slag.
No.
I've never called you... never called you that. No, it's a show called Bruce's Hall of Fame.
Oh, right,
and it's very different in a way. It's a lovely way of presenting people, but you get people who are talented, you know, performers, and then you ask them who inspires them. Like, for instance, I'd like you to be, if we do some more, I'd love you to be on, because, for instance, who inspired you as a young boy?
Shirley Bassey.
Oh.
Moving on.
No, I would have thought your inspiration would have been more like Madonna. But anyway, we get their inspiration, and then hopefully we can do a bit of performing together, which also is all about the person the inspiration. So it's a very different show.
Yeah.
And I mean, we did the last one we did. We had a Jamie Cullum, and I managed to. Oh, that's it. There he is there, and I didn't realise he was so small.
He's like a hobbit, isn't he?
And Jamie and I got together and we did a number that Nat King Cole and I did together, a thing called Paper Moon.
We've actually got a clip, you know.
Oh, have you?
We've got a clip. This is you and Jamie Cullum on the old Joanna on Hall of Fame.
Oh, lovely. Yes, there's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me.
Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade.
It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Go on, Jamie, go on. It's like old show business in a way.
Yeah, variety, isn't it? And you're also going on tour, so will you be doing that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, I do my one-man... See, in my one-man show, I do a lot of piano in that, which is lovely. I do impressions, I sing and dance, I do all the things that I love to do.
What do you do? Do you do me? Hello?
No, I'd have to have an operation.
You say lobotomy, I'll kill you.
Say that. I was going to, but I stopped myself.
And you're also doing a Christmas special for Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh, yes, we did.
Was it emotional for you going back?
It was, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, it is emotional, because when you've been doing something like that for 10 years, you know. How long have you been doing this show?
Oh, 5 years, but it feels longer. She was saying how much she missed you. How nice is that?
Ah, bless her. She is lovely too. But of course she's taken over my spot in the show. There was all the talk about Claudia.
Yes.
Claudia taking my place. She wasn't. She was taking Tess's place up in her penthouse suite. Where all the nonsense.
I know, you had to go up those bloody stairs all the time. She was just up there.
Oh,
yes,
exactly.
Like Evita on that balcony.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, how did you feel with two women? Was you like, oh, this ain't going to work?
I think you're right. It probably is more difficult for women to work together than men to work together, because women are always, from an audience point of view, the ladies out there are looking at what they're wearing.
I know you get all that.
We couldn't care less about that. You see, you'd still be scruffy, and I'd be debonair. By the way, did you see
Debonums.
Did you see the... Get on. This is double run. Devil, you cheeky devil. I nearly swore.
Yeah, don't do a Len Goodman.
I nearly did a Len Goodman.
Yeah, well, good luck with the tour. I'm sure you'll be all over Britain, won't you, and everything?
No, I'm only doing 3.
A tour? That's not a tour. 3 dates. That's a walkabout. That's a stroll. We're doing 3 dates somewhere next year.
And I only do those just to prove that I can still do it. to tell you the truth. If I had a string of them, I thought, oh, how long will I last?
Yeah, maybe 3 dates. Just stick with 3 and
Just 3.
see what happens. Don't push yourself too much.
Norwich, Cardiff and the Palladium.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
Fantastic.
You should come along. I think I do it on May the 10th. So will you come along on May the 11th?
So Bruce Forsyth, everyone. I'm sick of your reviews.
True.
After the break, the X Factor semi-finalists and George Ezra will be here. I'll see you in part 4. George Ezra will be performing later. First, though, they've been facing the music, but tonight it's time to face the chat. Give it up for your X Factor semi-finalists. Andrea Faustini, Lauren Platt, Fleur and Ben Haenow. so much love in the room. Right. Woo, yeah, that's right. Someone waving at you. It's all right. I've got to work. I can't wave at everyone. Thank you. Pantomime. Now, listen, you can all have drinks, but you can't because you're 17.
I know.
So unless you've got fake ID, I can't serve you, I'm afraid. But I've got, like, something else here. What does everyone fancy? I've got Archers, I've got Bacardi Breezers. Yeah, do you like a Bacardi Breezer, Fleur?
Oh, well, why not, Alan?
Why not?
We're trying to be good, but this is a treat, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but you're all singing tomorrow, so don't start vomiting and blaming me on your bloody ruining your life. Do you know what I mean? Right, let me get... And what do you want, Andrea?
Bacardi Breezer.
Bacardi Breezer. Yeah, you knew the English for bloody that, didn't you? You're a Bacardi Breezer, love. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? There you go, and there's Nibbles there. And are you feeling any better? Because you had, like, you were, like, really ill last week.
I'm on my way. I've still got a bit of a cough, but it'll be fine.
Oh, OK. I thought so mean, people voting you in the bottom two when you were ill. How mean is that? Come on.
In all fairness...
Yeah, the advertiser.
Thanks. In all fairness, though, there was only 5 people in the competition, and they're really good people.
I know.
So the one that was ill was always going to be in the bottom 2, wasn't she?
You were in the sing-off a few weeks back, weren't you? I mean, how embarrassed would you have been if you'd lost to Stevie? Why do you think... Oh, seriously, why do you think you ended up in the bottom 2, though? Why?
Because I think the competition is so hard. No one is safe, literally.
No.
So why not me? It's fair.
So what are your feelings before the semi-final? Are you bricking it? Are you confident? Are you scared? What are you like? Bring it on! What? So what? How are you feeling?
I'm bricking it.
It's everything, you know.
Yeah.
I think a mixture of so many things. Because
Yeah.
it's like we're so close to the final, so we're really excited, but at the same time, we are, like you said, bricking it. Because
Bricking it.
it's all on the line now.
Oh, and you're singing 2 songs again?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you pick the song, or what's it? Is it like
It's
ABBA Week, or we don't know, there's these weird
compromise.
weeks, don't they?
It's a compromise, isn't it?
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Compromise Week, catchy. Compromise Week. I'd love it if that man said that. When you entered the show, how far did you think you'd go? Because you can all sing. You can all sing. Did you think you'd get this far, or?
I didn't even think I was actually going to come back after my room audition, because I was so nervous.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I was like, I kind of scraped through to the arena, and then I thought, God, I don't even know if I want to come back. So I was actually questioning.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, you already did the X Factor in 2005.
Yes.
With, what was the band? Addictive.
Addictive Ladies.
With no E. Well, it turns out you weren't that addictive, were you?
No. No, we weren't.
Oh.
And Louis found us quite repulsive. So
No.
he kicked us off the show in week 1.
Oh, OK.
And then it was us and Chico in the bottom 2.
Start, isn't it?
Yeah, us
you
and
had...
Chico time. In the
Chico
bottom
got
2.
further than you?
Yes. Good old Chico.
Oh, we love Chico.
We do,
but
we do
ouch,
love
you
Chico.
must have been killing. I mean,
Yeah, it was hard times. It was hard times.
And you've been on the Italian singing show, haven't you? When you were
Yeah,
little.
I was a little boy.
Oh. What did you sing?
Stuff in Italian.
Stuff. Well, we've got a clip here.
No
We have got a clip. Who wants to see Who wants to see Andrea in action? Well, here he is singing. Is this right? Per amore non ti lascio una canzone.
It's not Italian.
That's not Italian. What is that then? What is it? What is it? Is that Italian?
Una canzone.
What he said. What he said. What he said.
Tu in questa bugia.
Thank you.
Andrea, you were watching that and then you just went... That's a lovely rendition, lovely performance.
Thank you.
Now, Italian's your first language, obviously. Yes. How do you cope with the English lyrics and everything?
Yes, well, I've always listened to English music, so it's quite easy for me. But speaking it, it's another thing. So, obviously, sometimes I find it hard to understand, like, all the different accents. So, my strategy is just laugh. So, for example, tonight, if I'm like, oh, you're amazing, I didn't understand it yet.
A lot of my English guests do that as well, you know. What the hell are you saying? Now then, what were you doing before you auditioned for X Factor?
I was driving a van. I don't know, it's probably a little known fact. It's probably a little known fact, yeah.
You barely ever talk about
I know. I haven't even got a licence, really. I've got a very boring life, and I had to make that up.
You started out busking when you were a teenager.
Yeah.
How much rivalry is there between buskers and human statues and stuff? No, because they must be on the same patch, aren't they?
Yeah, but we do, you know, it's a different art, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there is a lot of rivalry there, but we've taken down a couple of human statues.
Yeah, well, they don't move, do they?
No,
Statue of Liberty, boom, 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 boom. Can't move, I'm a human statue. Now, before X Factor, you were at school.
Yes.
Now, are you off or are you bunking it at the minute?
I've left school. Like, I had to unenroll in sixth form.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So, really, this has got to work, or you can't read or write.
I had to unenroll.
So, how is it now? You're busy mates with our Shezza.
Oh, it's
Your
so
friends
great.
must be well gelled.
Yeah, they are. No, it's so... Oh, look at us there.
Oh,
no, she really does look after me.
Oh. And how mate are you with, well, both of you, with Simon?
Yeah,
he's great,
all the time. We see him all the time.
Yeah.
Go out club and that with
Fixing
him.
him,
Yeah.
raving it up.
Party,
yeah.
Got baby Eric in the middle of the dance floor.
I mean, has he ever taken you to a harvester like Stevie?
No, we went to... Look at that. Just rubbing it in now.
I know.
Just rubbing it in.
Typical Simon Cowell. Look, they give Simon Cowell a bloody window seat, didn't they? I've been going harvester for 10 years. I get near the disabled toilet, the baby changing unit. And Andrea, Mel B.
Oh.
You made her cry with your singing.
Yeah, I know. Oh. And last week, I went to her house for celebrating Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, but she's English.
But her husband is American.
All right, go on then. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And who was the person that dressed you up as that giant Ferrero Rocher? I mean, that wanted the two on. I mean, what was going on? At what point did you go, whoa, whoa, whoa? Or did you just go, ha, 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 amazing?
Now, that was the moment when I realized that this strategy doesn't work always.
No.
So I needed to make a change.
Yeah. Oh, would you know what? It's so lovely finally meeting you all in the flesh. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank
Because I know you've got such a busy weekend. And I wish you all the best of luck. I think you're all fantastic. Give it up for the X Factor semi-final. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Lee Evans, Richard Hammond, to Bruce Forsyth, and of course the X Factor semi-finalists. On next week's show, I'm joined by Nicky Flanagan, Claire Balding, Stephen Fry, Jennifer Hudson, and Gorgon City. But now we've listened to the man. It's George Ezra!